Because of Le Castellane's architecture, its position, and the profits being made, it's the hardest estate to get into. So I'm meeting up with a local youth worker called Dika on a hillside overlooking Le Castellane.
So it's called Castellane, but effectively it's a castle, huh?
C'est vrai qu'on a l'impression que c'est une forteresse, avec une muraille tout autour et des personnes qui guettent dans des toits, qui scrutent la cité. Ils sont tellement paranoïaques, les minots, que tout le monde protège son bien.
But not everybody, there's some 8,000 people, guesstimate, not everybody can be involved in the drugs trade, surely.
Il n'y a pas que des vendeurs de drogue, il y en a plein qui veulent s'en sortir. On est tellement renfermés qu'on a du mal à sortir de cette cité.
When you were growing up there, were you aware that there was a culture of selling drugs developing inside the estate?
Le cannabis est arrivé dans les années 90, il y a eu une forte demande, tout le monde avait besoin d'évasion.
So people from all over Marseille, middle-class people, upper-class people come here to buy drugs.
Ils consomment énormément. Et maintenant, c'est difficile de s'en passer pour certains.
Some people may be surprised that this secretive, well-organized network has been created to traffic a drug like cannabis. But the demand is so high in Marseille that the police estimate that this estate alone turns over around £8,000 worth of business every day. If you look carefully, you can see that on the 8 entrances into it, there are lookouts, and those lookouts are there 24/7. They have 2 jobs: look out for the police and also look out for prospective clients that will come in there and actually buy drugs. There are soldiers in there that supply the lookouts with drugs. The soldiers will also sometimes sell the drugs, and they run up to the cutters. The cutters are the bosses, the people that actually order the drugs into the estate and then divide them up, hand them on to the soldiers, and hand them on to the lookouts. The fact is that the model of Castellane has been repeated all over Marseille. There are lots of estates that are basically no-go areas. You can't get into them if you're a policeman, not unless you go in numbers. You certainly can't get into them if you're in the media. The only real way to get into them is if you're a buyer or if you live there. And if you are a buyer, you're heavily vetted before you're allowed in. People here are highly suspicious.
Viens écouter en premier, après tu parles. Au lieu de chanter pour rien. Tu es comme Booba, toi tu parles pour rien. Écoute ce qu'ils vont dire. Voilà. It's okay.
That's right.